Good morning. I hope it's Thursday. All right, we're on the downhill of the week, right? We're on the downhill. Tomorrow's Friday. But I hope that today you are doing the exact same thing we talk about every morning, putting a smile on your face, doing what you need to do to get through the day, putting your best foot forward. Come on. There we go. All right. I like it when it happens fast. I don't have to sit there and click it. I don't want to shake the phone. Okay. So, housekeeping first. If you'd like to watch the other videos, they are on my YouTube. If you go to my YouTube or you are on YouTube watching these, please like, comment. I don't even know if you can share on YouTube. Share if you find value, obviously. Not if you don't. Good morning, Caitlin. But if you find value, like, share, comment, subscribe. All those things help the algorithm. If you're here, if you're wherever you are watching this, please don't forget to interact, all those things. If you don't, Facebook says, we don't think you actually want to see this, and they take it away. Okay, so there you go. Yes, my podcast is live. Yes, you can find that link in the bio. You can find the link to my YouTube in the bio. I think that's it. I don't know. I always forget something. But anyway, today I am on Psalm 26 and part 1. And it is a prayer of innocence is what it's called. And so the part that sticks out to me, and I think it's because just where we are in this, it seems like series of videos here, is your mercy is before my eyes. I walk guided by your faithfulness. And I just thought, oh my gosh. So we've talked about every morning, right? That God leads us down the path that He has for us. And it is a unique path, made only for you. Oops, I just dropped stuff. Made only for you. It's not made for anybody else. The path was not laid for somebody and then you came along and started walking down it instead. When you were born, when you came out of the womb, God had already walked your path. He already knew what it was, where you were going in your life. Right? So when you walk the path that God has laid for you, it's unique. It's all your own. And I know that today in our world, it feels like we have to all walk the same path. But if God wanted us to do that, He would have given us a bunch of people that are all the same. But are you the same? Do you feel the same as the person next to you? Do you feel the same as the person down the street? Do you have the same talents? Do you have the same viewpoints? Do you have the same aspirations, the same passions? Are they all the same? No. No, they're not. But in this world today, we're told that we have to be the same. You need to be like everybody else. Don't be making waves. Don't be standing out. Don't do that. If you do that, you're going to cause something to go bad. And this especially happens, it seems like, in families. Like, don't make waves. Don't make waves in families. Guys, when a long time ago, when all of this stuff happened, and in my family, and I realized that blood was, what is it? Not blood was thicker than water. No, it wasn't that. Water is thicker than blood sometimes. When I realized that, and it was a hard lesson to learn. But my first inclination was to not make waves. And I haven't said anything about anything. Literally, the first time I spoke on here about, being the daughter of an addict was the first time I have spoken out about that since it happened. I didn't speak out. I was quiet. I didn't make waves. I didn't tell people. And I know there's I don't want to pull people into it and all that kind of stuff. And sometimes in the moment, you have to process. You have to process what is happening. And there has to be time for you to learn the lesson that is meant there. or grow through whatever that is so that you can become different on the other side. And when you do talk about it, there's a different aspect of it than I'm just hurt. But here is my thing. If waves had been made, would people get help faster? That's my question. Though it doesn't really go with the flow of what we're talking about. Just remember, when we're making waves, when we're told not to make waves, when we're told not to do things, does not making a wave really benefit anybody? First off, when you don't make waves and you're walking your own path with Jesus, you may not show Jesus. You may not walk that path confidently. You may not be able to stay on that path because he's not here for you to be the same. He's here for you to be you. And sometimes that causes waves because other people yearn. Let me just say this. Other people yearn to be themselves. Do you know that? Other people yearn to be who they want to be. It is so exhausting to be somebody different. To be the person that somebody thinks you should be. That is so exhausting. And it is actually, for some people, so freeing to watch other people be who they are meant to be unapologetically who they are. And then you are attracted to that person. But some people are angry at that person because they don't conform to what the world says we're supposed to be, especially as mothers. I mean, that's a big deal, right? That's a big deal. As mothers, if you are not the mother that the world says you need to be, if you are not the Pinterest mom, if you're not making dinner every night, if you're not, I don't know, doing 4 million things a day for your children, if you, and this is one thing that kills me, y'all, if you only say no to your children, or if you never say yes, or if you're never giving in, or all this stuff, then you're not the mom you're supposed to be because you're not giving your kids enough. Look, it's a lot harder to say no to your kids when they ask you for something that they don't need in their life. It is okay to say no to your children when you want to sit down and have dinner. You do not have to put yourself at the bottom of the totem pole when it comes to things like dinner, eating, time to go to the bathroom, time to be by yourself. Yes, it is appropriate and okay for you to say no. No, mommy is eating right now. If that is not an emergency, do not come to me. If you are not bleeding, do not come to me. Mommy is using the bathroom. Give me time. It is okay to say, no, I need time for me. Look, if you don't refill your cup, if you don't recharge yourself, what good are you to anybody? Nobody. Then you're upset. Then you're mad because you couldn't use the bathroom by yourself, right? Then you come out angry. So it's okay to say no, guys. Okay? So what I'm saying here is your path is unique. Who you are is unique. We don't need to be like everybody else. And when you walk guided by the faithfulness of God, because he's already laid that path for you, it's already unique, you make waves. And when you make waves, you inspire other people to make waves. And some don't. Some run away. Some are hateful. Whatever. Just ignore them. Doesn't matter. They want to do it. They just can't yet. You just keep making your waves. Keep walking your path. Faithfulness. Path of faithfulness. And that actually leads into my next part here. Sort of. All right. Here's what I want to tell you. God made you, and only you. There will never be another you in this world. Ever. Never be another person like you that changes the world the way you do. Because you are unique. You are the only one. He doesn't run around making copies of other people. He doesn't run around making copies of each of us. He doesn't do that. Everybody is so different, and you are you. And in this world, we have come to this point where, and if you talk to anybody, and if I say this, you're going to be like me too. if you talk to anybody, it's busy, busy, busy. Man, I got so much stuff to do. I got to do this. 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 We're all in the rat race of life, right? Everything. And we just want time to slow down. We just want it to slow down. Give me just a minute to breathe. Let me just get through this, right? Do you want me to give you the secret of how to help time slow down for you? I'll tell you what it is. And when I read it, I was like, oh my gosh, that makes so much sense. Live in the present moment. Think about that. Listen to this passage. Time is a relentless river. It rages on, a respecter of no one. And this is the only way to slow time. When I fully enter time's swift current, enter into the current moment with the weight of all my attention. I slow the torrent with the weight of all of me here. I can slow the torrent by being all here. I only live the full life when I live fully in the moment. Look, we know in the Bible it says, live in the present moment. Live in the present moment. Do not worry about the past. Do not worry about the future. Worry about right now, what you're doing here today. Not all of the, after I'm able to do this, I'll do this. I'll do this when this happens. All of that puts off your destiny. Live in the current moment. Put all of it into there. Every day I come on and maybe not every day, but I try to talk about doing what you need to do today to make your life the best ever. Even if you're doing something you don't like to do, put your best foot forward, smile through it, get it done so that you can be given more responsibility on the other side. Grow through it. Every day we talk about that, just about. And today I want to tell you, when you're living in that present moment, focusing on what you are doing right now, giving it all you have, giving it the best you have, that's when you slow time down. Look, I know it's hard. I'm a mom to 5 children. Sometimes living in the present moment means that 5 people are asking me the exact same question 5 different times in the 5 seconds that I'm standing in the kitchen, even though I just answered the last one. And it's overwhelming. And it's a lot of work. And I have not done a good job of living in the present moment with them until now. And I can't say I'm perfect at it now. I still have moments where I want to escape that present moment. But in the present moment, if I can focus on what I'm grateful for, if I can focus on what I am doing, how I am raising them, how I am loving them, then I am right there with them. And I know we have cell phones, we have all the things that distract us, we have all the things that we think we should be doing that it's okay to say no to, by the way. Just want to say that real quick. And we have all the stuff that has to get done during the day. But look, let me just ask you a question. The things that you have to get done during the day, are they so important that they need to pull you away from the present moment of what you are doing? Are they such an emergency in your life that they have to pull you away from what you are doing right now? If the answer is no to that, if it's not an emergency that has to have your attention right this minute, if you are letting God work that for you, then focus on being in the present moment, on the thing you are doing right now. That's how you slow down your life. That's how you don't feel like you're running this rat race and you're never, ever, 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 ever going to get ahead. Because you're already right where you need to be. You don't need to be ahead. You need to be where you are. Focused right now. And I'll be honest, that's how productivity happens for me. Everybody's like, I don't know how you do all the things you do. Well, it's Jesus, first off. And second off, I am learning to be very focused in the moment of where I am and what I am doing, and to do the things that I need to do and not get lost by the distractions of the world, because there's a lot of those. There's a lot of those. And I could stop and get lost in the scroll hole on Facebook or Instagram or TikTok or whoever, whatever. I could do that. But the way that I am productive is in the moments that I am working, I am working. In the moments that I am momming, I am momming. I am homeschooling. I am sort of cooking. I don't want to put the word cooking out there, because then that might mean that I have to do something. But I am doing what I'm supposed to do in those moments. And that's what I want you to hear today. Even if you listen to nothing else, I feel like this message has been super discombobulated and all over the place. And if it has, you feel free to tell me. If it hasn't, you can tell me that too. I don't know. But be in the present moment. Be where you are. Don't try to be somewhere else. And guys, if you are meant to do something, if you know you are supposed to be doing something right now, just start. Stop waiting for the if I will do it then and I will do it after and blah, 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 blah. You are only prolonging your destiny. Any blessings that are going to come from it, you're only prolonging them, and He wants to give them to you. So stop being afraid to step out, because you are the only one of you here. And you can only change the world the way that you can change the world. Nobody else can do it. So if you don't do it, it's not changed. It stays the same. And do you want it to stay the same? Do you want to lose the moment you could have had to change the world? And when you go to heaven, do you want God to say, why didn't you do that? I was waiting on enough money. I was waiting on to be good enough. I was waiting to be worthy. I was waiting until I had time. I don't want to say that. I was waiting until COVID was over. Just stop waiting. There's always going to be a reason. Start. Now. Do it. Now. Go. Okay, I'm done. I love you guys. It's Thursday. I hope you have a great Thursday, a great rest of your week. I'm proud of you. See you later.